Hey, how's everybody doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in, and let's vibe about it. What's been going on, you guys? I didn't want to ban myself. Okay. How's everybody doing today? What you sitting there looking at me like that for? Huh? Hey. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I just wanted to do a quick drive-by, give a quick update. Y'all see what we've been doing over here. Look at old Gotti. Look at old Gotti. Gotti sitting here, she jumping around, she thinking I'm talking about her. I'm just talking about your picture. I'm just showing them what you've been doing over here, girl. And you can get on down, get on down, get on down. Thank you. Have a seat. Sit. Thank you, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sit down. Them nails hurt. You need to try to clip your nails, girl. It'll take you to get them clipped. How's everybody doing? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. How's everybody doing? I just wanted to come in and give a quick hello. Hey, Battle. Okay, we don't care about that over here. Zebe he can't drag me, okay? Just stand by. You gone back over there, okay? And stand by. Just stand by, okay? Okay, just stand by. We don't care about that. He can't drag me. He can never meet, he can never even compete nor compare. And if he could, he wouldn't always be using me for content, girl. So you go back over there, okay? And listen to him drag me, okay? Y'all like sitting over there looking at that. Y'all don't realize that he ain't got no intelligence and he don't have no content. So he can't do nothing but drag me. Tell him have fun. We'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye bye. So, back to the basics. You know we going to have it. We are going to have it, but we are going to ignore it, okay? We already know that the man ain't got no content unless he talking about me. Who could sit up, a young man, 35 years old, and sit up and talk about a 62-year-old woman all day? That has to be a miserable life, and I would not want to be him. But that ain't what I came out here for, you guys. I just came out here to say hello, give an update, give some shout outs, and just kind of fill y'all in on what's going on with me, where I'm at, what I'm doing on my little break from YouTube and social media, period. And when I say break, I'm just not, I still answer my comments, especially the positive ones, and that's what I want to address. Is I want to thank you all for those that came out the bushes with my last episode yesterday in the hospital. I am okay. I still have some little heart issues going on and some procedures I have to have done. But other than that, I'm still amongst the living and I'm still doing good. And guess what? I ain't miserable and unhappy. I'm actually happy. So I just came out to just give a couple of shout outs to those that, I mean, I just set up and this morning I took my time and I had some personal things going on and I was sitting here and I just started answering comments and I was just amazed of those that have came out the bushes just to wish me well and get well. And it always makes you feel better. And I do. I feel much better today. I had some issues going on, but I just put it in God's hands and He blessed me and He took care of it. And I'm okay over here. I ain't going around. I go around looking and peeping and doing what I got to do, giggle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do. I thank the Lord um, that He blessed me with something to offer people where I don't have to use other people as content or go around. I say, I clap back now. I have clapped back, but you have never ever seen me use anybody for content. I had a couple of people said that I was clout chasing. I ain't never clout chasing nobody. When you clapping back at somebody, That is not cloud chasing. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go move past that. Um, Bottom line is what I've been doing is I have been reporting all the negativity that comes over on the channel. Even when you ain't here, they looking and they got something to say. And you have to know that the people are heartless. If they know you in the hospital, they're using you for content and they saying negative things in your comments. And I guess it's supposed to be upsetting you, but it actually made me feel better and it motivated me more. Hey, real estate, how you doing, girl? Um, but I want to start off first, um, and I don't even know how and what to say about this person. Um, I don't know. I just don't know what to say about this person. I don't. Um, mm. I can tell you that this person motivates me. This person supports me. This person I know loves me. This person is amazing. This person is a beautiful person. This is a person that everybody will want on their team. And I just want to say thank you. And she's not my moderator, she's my friend. To my friend Tria Bell. You want to know why I say that? Me and Tria have more than just a YouTube social media relationship. And when I say that to be said that our relationship is very deep uh, off of social media. When you find a friend like her, you know you got a friend. She's there to support me in all kinds of ways, whether it be on social media, off social media. She's always there for me. You don't find too many loyal friends like that. You don't find too many people like Tria. Tria is genuine. I love her to death. I wish I had a daughter like her. But I do want to thank her hubby, handsome, and her mother for sharing her with me. That's a blessing. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Um, all I can say, and I'm gonna leave it there, is I know I got to ride or die. And when you got to ride or die, you are lucky. And that is my ride or die. Uh, oh my God, like I said, I had a number of overwhelming uh, people come over. I had some people coming over wanting to be the negativity, you jealous, and this lady didn't say nothing about you. I didn't get angry. I said what I had to say. I warned them and asked them not to come back to my platform with the mess. Take it back to where you got it from, because most didn't ain't listening to what was being said anyway. So I'm not even gonna harper on that. What they need to do, and I was taught that in many of the jobs that I worked at the banks and different things, and a lot of these people are just floor moppers, toilet washers, and they can't follow instructions on how to clean a toilet, let alone to listen to a video and make sense out of it. You know what I'm? Oh, she didn't say nothing about. I didn't say that. I already know. Oh, she was lying. That was just them in the. No. Like I said, that was something that had been in me. And when brought up, it just brought it out of me. I know it wasn't anything recent. I think I said that in the video. And no, I know DJ was not lying because I had already seen it, heard it, and I just didn't address it. So I just wanted to say that. Um, Other than that, I think we got a way of stopping the harassing calls. You can see on my community post what I posted, which I didn't even see that, like I said, because the phone, that phone never gets used. I just happened to take that phone out to use it to take some pictures of some other things that I'm using that phone not to clock my personal phone, and I just happened to see that. So anyway, that's been addressed too. A lot of other things will be addressed starting on Monday. I promised y'all Monday. I'm well now. I'm feeling good. The weather has been fair here, and like I said, I wanted to go out and I bought me a 500 pack of paper, and I figured out how I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. That ain't gonna take me up a lot of time, and it ain't gonna stress me out. As you know, I got a bad heart. Okay. So anyway, I'm kind of excited about it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend every day. I'm gonna at least dedicate myself to 4 hours. It'll be my part-time job. I'm gonna do 4 hours at least 4 days a week, and I'm gonna call it going to the office. Okay. I'm gonna go where I can be relaxed without guidance, without the phone. I'm not taking only phone I'll be taking is the phone that I need to work with, and I'm ready to get busy. Okay, I'm ready to get busy. I need something to do. Like I said, I'm gonna spend 4 hours. That'll give me time to get up, get dressed, get out, do what I gotta do, and make sure I am then ready to go out and do something for myself. Tomorrow, I got some plans on going out. I got some personal stuff to take care of tomorrow downtown, and I'm gonna stop by if I have time. Cause like I said, I ain't starting a new part-time job until Monday. Until Monday, but I did want to stop by and get some forms and some papers and things from the courthouse and different things like that. So I don't have to spend my time running back and forth to the courthouse and different places like that. But I just say, hey, I'm ready. Um, Spending time with Goddess has been amazing. She was kind of sad yesterday. I don't know. Dogs are so much like humans. When I came in, she just looked like she was about ready to cry. And my episode didn't even happen at home, okay? My episode happened down when I went to drop urine. So they had to take me out of there. I couldn't go out the day, which I would have, but the ambulance couldn't carry my wheelchair. So they had my wheelchair locked up down there. So I'm going to get that tomorrow. And once I go get my wheelchair, go to the courthouse, do what I need to do, things for myself. Um, it's gonna be Friday, Monday. I gotta hit the pavement. It's challenging for me. One of the things I never shared, I don't think, with anybody is that I did go to the University of Cincinnati, and I did take up, didn't finish. I took up criminal justice, and the reason why I was encouraged to by my uncle and my cousin William, the judge, because it was at a later age. And I kept saying, I'm just too old for this, to be going out there trying to get a degree in criminal justice. But it was something that I wanted to do. And it was something, and I felt good because it was I can't. I'm gonna look back and see what year did I go up to the University of Cincinnati. Now I had already worked up there. I worked up at UC up in Beecher Hall. Back then, when I worked up there, it was back when the kids used to do their reports, and they do used to do them on key punch cards, and then they would bring them to us in Beecher Hall, and we would run the cards through, and it was like key punch cards, and we would run them through, and it would actually print out a report for them. And that's how I knew. I was like, Dad, they look like the kids used to, and they were not kids. It was a lot of adults and senior citizens back then, but they used to look like they was just having so much fun, especially in the summertime on the campus. So that was a motivator too. And my uncle, I was telling him, I was like, oh, I'm older. I don't think I want ready to go to no college and nothing like that. And he told me how time flies. He said, time flies. He said, you won't believe how quickly things happen. Hold on a minute. I'm not looking at Steve Harvey. Hold on, y'all. So anyway, he was telling me, and this is what really got me. He had told me he had he had put in for legislation. I never remember which one it was that he had put in for, and it passed. And he said it took 5 years to pass. He said, but it was a fast 5 years. And I was like, okay. So I went and I enrolled at the University of Cincinnati, and I was the oldest thing in the class in my classes, but it was amazing and it was fun. So after going to doing my first semester, and that's why I always say, and I think my little niece experienced the same thing, is when you going to take up something in school, do your research. Don't And I was taking up criminal justice because I wanted to go into. I wanted to be a corrections officer at one time. I actually a criminal justice degree wasn't required, but it was kind of like a plus to have. And then I wanted to be a social worker. Uh, I wanted to be a probation officer. And after I did my research, um, the salary that they was making after I would have got my degree, I was already making. And I thought, wait a minute, I'm going to pay all this money to go to school and I'm gonna be pay more to get a degree for a less paying job than I already had. And then I kept saying, well, do it because it's something you want to do. And then I say reality, raising a child and all of that. If I'd have been by myself, it wouldn't have been so much as me not doing what I really felt like I wanted to do. But it was I had to think about my son. I can't take a cut and pay, and then be paying student loans to get a degree in something that was going to be less paying than what I was already making. So I didn't get my degree in criminal justice. Um, but anyway, um, I did like criminal justice and I did get good grades in the criminal justice. I got better grades in college than I did in high school. So I felt good about that too. And I met a lot of good, amazing people. And then one of my courses I actually did at home. And we didn't have computers and laptops then when I took the in-home course, and that's when the University of Cincinnati at first started doing it. We actually had 8-track tapes, and you put it in the TV, and then you had your paperwork, and then you did your worksheet or whatever your assignment was on each video. And I did pretty good at that too. So, with that being said, that's what's going to be exciting is to put some of the information, utilize some of the things that I learned in criminal justice and be able to learn how I had to go out and do research on things that I didn't know or didn't know how to do. And I had fun doing it. So, I think I'm going to have fun doing it. And also, my YouTube channel is going to benefit from it. Okay. Some of it I'll be doing myself, and some of it I won't be able to do by myself. But I'm looking forward to that, and it'll give me something to do to get out the house. And like I said, I'm going to start getting out more. And while the weather is like it is, because I don't know how much longer we going to have it. Yesterday, the day before, we had some amazing, great weather. When I left out of here yesterday, it was like it was summertime, like they should have had the pools open or something. We supposed to have another warm day tomorrow. So my cousin is going to come and get me because I don't have my wheelchair. I had to leave that down there and they got it locked up. So I have to go down there and get my wheelchair and I'll be more mobile. So he's going to come and drop me off down there and then I'll be on my own from there. So I'm looking forward to it, calming myself down and doing something that is productive and something that is going to give me more wisdom and make me even more smart. You know what I'm saying? I've had several requests from people saying that they want me to go, tell about buying homes and things like that, which you guys know that I have already did that. But, newcomers coming and, so I'm gonna get into a lot of that. And then I have to update myself um on a lot of the new things of what are they doing out there. And with that being said, let me revert back to this. I had a lot of ladies, or I had a couple, I ain't gonna say a lot. I had two people that said that I was wrong when I said modulars were not, I couldn't get a modular refinance because they had no value. So I do want to address that. Again, pay attention. I did not never say on there one of those videos that I was a loan officer. And if I did, I'm taking that back. I was a mortgage broker. So let me tell you guys what the difference is between a mortgage broker. Let me give you the time, first of all, that I was a mortgage broker. I was a broker in 2006 is when the industry crashed. Okay, I was a mortgage broker 8 years before that. So say 8 years up into 2006. Okay, so when I said I couldn't get those kind of loans done, maybe I used the wrong words. I work a mortgage loan officer works for a bank or some type of finance company. Okay, hold it right there. Hold it right there. So I was a mortgage broker. So beneficial. You could be a loan officer at beneficial. At beneficial, I used to go and I used to close those high interest rate loans for people that had bad credit, or what somebody else wouldn't do, beneficial would do. I was my own I was independent closer. So what I used to do is, because they didn't even have closers at Beneficial, they had to use outside sources and people to close their loans. So I had went through this company. I was a notary, so more than qualified to with my notary to be able to do it. And what made it exciting about me was I was a mortgage broker. Okay. So a mortgage broker works with hundreds of lenders. Okay. You put your loan out there, you send them to lenders based on their qualifications on loans. Some you could get out there and you may get a good rate, even though the person had a bad credit. But if they had enough equity in their home or whatever, you could get that loan done. So when I said I couldn't get modulars done, modulars didn't have a lot of value to them. Now, what you couldn't get done was the triple wides and stuff. Now, things could have changed over there. Again, I said this was back in 2006 when I stopped. I could have got a modular refinance. hmm I could have done it. But my thing was, as a mortgage broker, when my clients came to me, I wanted to put them in better situations. So instead of going to one of those places that was desperate for business and would take a high risk loan at a high interest rate, I didn't want to do that to my client. My clients came to me to be put in a better situation. So let me give you an example. My client comes to me, they're in a bunch of credit card debt. They want to refinance their home or their modular. Sit right there now. Listen, because I'm going to teach these loan officers that hopped out in my chat. Modulars do, you can get them financed, and yeah, they do have value. No, they don't. So if you got a modular when you purchased it, you had the land to put the modular or the double wide on. Okay. In my case, my family, my aunt in Alabama had a double wide. I had an aunt down there with a triple wide. And in Hartford, Alabama, our family, basically everybody down there has either a triple wide, double wide, even some damn mobile homes, because our family has a lot of land down there. So the land was free. My aunt's triple wide, I think she may have paid with a cathedral ceiling. She may have, I think her mortgage, her payment on that might have been 300 and something dollars. Okay, so if she would have came to me to refinance it, her credit was bad, or even if it was good. Okay, sit right there for a minute. Sit right there for a minute. Okay, get your coffee, get your tea. I'm getting ready to give me a glass of pop. So go on and get your tea, get your cigarette, get your joint, get your beer, get your bottle of cheap liquor or whatever, and sit back and I'm gonna get me a sip of this Pepsi Cola over here. You know, no, I'm gonna change my mind. I got three big old cans of Milwaukee Best. I'm gonna pop the top on one of these. Okay. But anyway, I'm just teasing you guys. So what would happen was, okay, say let's say for instance, their payment on the double wide, the modular, whatever, was $350. Okay. They got good credit. It's a high risk loan. Most banks, US Bank, excuse me, all the ones with the good interest rate, Fifth Third, you know the top banks in your city and state would not take one of them loans. But you could go to a little finance company, desperate for a customer, desperate to do a loan, and they say, "Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Oh yeah, we can definitely get that approved." Then I got to go back to my aunts and say your mortgage payment on your double wide, triple wide modular went from 300 to $700 a month. I never done that. It's just like YouTube. I was not greedy for money. I was out there to put my clients. So you loan officers who say that you can do it, yes you can. And you gonna make good on that loan. You probably make about 10 grand on it. Next year, the customer done lost everything because they couldn't keep up with that $700 payment. Okay. So when people get out here and they so quick to be notified that those that came in my check, I was a loan officer. Well, I wasn't a loan officer. I was a mortgage broker. That means that the company and myself was licensed to do loans in several states with several banks. Okay. So sit down, you loan officers, and stay off my chat. Okay, stay out my comments because you just want to be seen and heard that you ain't making no money these days as a loan officer. Let me tell you what one loan could bring me. I got 10, we call it pipeline, not pipe dream, but pipeline. A pipe dream is when you put all them kind of bad loans in there that you got to spend all month long trying to get closed. Okay, I want to get them all closed by the end of the month because I want that 20K. I want that 20 to 25K bonus check, commission check. It wasn't bonus, it was commission. Plus the money I made hourly to be a broker. Okay, sit there. Let's talk about it. I wish I always kept all of my commission paperwork, my reviews, and everything like that. And that's what I put in the portfolio. And that's how I got those jobs. Top producer, just like a top producer collector. If y'all ain't been over there on my YouTube page, I got a lot of people that work with me as a collector that can tell you I was a beast at that too. Not bragging. Now, this is what I would do. And I've had to do this. I've had to do a loan and didn't make no money off of it just to put a person in a better financial situation. Meaning, I always tried, and even though they didn't follow directions, just like these dummies that's cleaning the toilets, and ain't nothing wrong with it. As long as you know how, when they tell you how to clean the toilet, you clean it right, then you still a good cleaning toilet person. You still doing a good job. But when you can't listen and follow directions, you going to live shit all up on the top and all on the sides of that toilet because you didn't listen when they say take that brush and that bleach and clean up in there. Okay? So I've done loans and didn't make nothing off of it to put my customer or my client in a better situation. Okay? Now, I didn't sit in the office. You don't make money sitting in the office as a mortgage broker. You spend very little time in there. I did lots of lunches. I done met people at parks. Supposedly, you're not supposed to go and drink anything or go to nowhere in a bar to take a loan application or to get a package signed. And when I say that, that means they're meeting me. If I've met with them for the first time, I'm telling them what I need in order to start the process of the loan. They give me that. I take it back to the office and see what I can work back together. Then sometimes, hey, I needed to get the signature to put the loan through and to get the loan closed. So I might have to meet them in the parking lot after work just to get their signature. Did I say mortgage broker, loan officer? You waiting at the banks and the lenders for them to send you a lead. You ain't going out in the public. You ain't going out to get no paperwork signed. You are not even meeting or seeing half these people. They faxing you your information because they got a phone call, a lead. When you see these commercials and things, we can refinance you, we can give you some money. That's what they're doing. They're getting a lead. Now, I've done them, like I said, didn't get paid, put them in a good situation, paid off their credit card debt, gave them some money, some cash. Now, when I give you the cash, I tell you, invest it. Most didn't. Most didn't. They went out and blew it, took vacations, and wined and dined the family. And next thing you know, they pulling out that plastic again because they broke as hell. Ain't invested nothing. Then they want to come back to me looking like a little lost puppy. Well, I thought I told you take some of that and invest it, at least half of it. Yeah, you got to enjoy some of it, but at least take half of it and invest it. And they did. So if I did a loan for somebody and couldn't make nothing off of it, I would say to them, and I didn't do it a lot because, of course, I wasn't working for free. But if I knew, like one of my clients worked for the city of Cincinnati sanitation department, they made good money. And that's the first thing they do when they start working for the city of Cincinnati in any field. They gonna buy them a house. After a year or two there, they want a house. So I said, hey, I need you to send me a referral. Sit back. Sit back and listen. Don't be so quick to put a negative comment somewhere and make yourself look like a fool. Because there's somebody that may be in that same thing that's just shaking their head saying, and when you say stuff, you look like a fool when you ain't listen because other people, it just coming right behind you saying, that ain't what she said. You didn't pay attention. That's why you get fired because you can't clean a toilet. Because you didn't listen to how they wanted it clean. Okay. So anyway, and then if somebody buying a new home They just I had I got two loans from a person. So I made up for what I didn't make on that person loan and still was able to help somebody. One, refinance them, give them some cash, still at a good payment. One, put them in a house. So sit back and listen sometime. That's my point. That's my point. Don't be so quick to be wanting to be seen and heard with a negative comment. And I'm saying, really? Do y'all believe that somebody left in my comments? I don't even know what I was eating or whatever. Why didn't you shake the mustard? Do you hear me? Is that a lonely person? Just as lonely as these people that have no content. You got people that be in your bushes that will only come out to say something after your live stupid like that. Why didn't you shake the mustard? Come on now. If you shake your mustard, that's okay. I know a lot of people shake their mustard because they don't want that squirt of that juice, that first juice with no mustard. First of all, I like my bread damp, and I don't like mustard. Okay? I like my fish when I take it out. I don't want to drain my fish, my pork chops, and my chicken on a paper towel. I like to put it on top of my bread. Why can't I do that? It's mine. I, then the girl that said it's too much cornmeal on that fish. Come on now. Is that what you go around social media to do? Is to put negative comments and make yourself look ignorant? But I know most of them are troll under troll names, but they serious. They are dead serious. I mean, just look at somebody that would sit up and have content on you all day long. That's a bird brain. That's an empty brain with nothing there. There's no need of you being out there for me to be out here trying to fight airheads. That's what they are. There's nothing up there. So they have to use somebody else's content, and then they don't have not an intelligent person that's watching them. They got a bunch of airheads there that go from place to place, place to place, place to place. They don't even have a home, nowhere to go. You never see nobody new coming in. You never see anybody that give them anything positive or have anything positive to offer their channel. I have a lot of people in here that if they drop down and they really told, and a lot of them, they be in the chat, I need you guys to share some of your success, some of what you good at. I don't give a damn if it's cleaning toilets. At least you ain't going around bothering somebody else and you good at something. So don't ever think that I'm downplaying a person's position or what they do for a living. I just want you to be good at it. That's all. I wouldn't give a damn if it's cleaning toilets. When the boss come and look and it ain't no shit up in the crud, cause see, that's what they gotta do. A lot of people clean on top. Me, I pull everything out. I'm a, definitely get on top of the refrigerator. Uh-huh. On top of the cabinets. It ain't about what you do. It's being good at what you do. And it about being what you done, not based on what somebody else is doing and how you trying to degrade or downgrade somebody else, but you ain't got nothing to show for yourself. Make that make sense. What sense does it make for me to get out here and argue with an airhead? Then I'm an airhead. You know what I'm saying? That means that I ain't got nothing to do. I know I got a filthy mouth and I'm good at that. I'm a beast and a boss at that. What is you chasing your tail for? Huh? But that ain't what I'm known for. That ain't what I'm known for in real time. And that is not, did y'all notice that I said what I had to say? They can come back and they can say and do whatever they want to do. I ain't gonna come back and follow. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let the airheads be airheads. How can I sit back and allow unsuccessful people that ain't got nothing that they can tell you about themselves and then get mad because your people like it? Oh, she lied. She lied. But they can never show you or bring proof that that person is lying. And I'm not just speaking on myself. I'm saying I'm seeing that all over. And when they angry, they'll say anything. When they trying to get enough for a YouTube check, they'll do anything. But that's not gonna be me. That's not gonna be me. But one thing I want to show you guys is what I'm good at. That I have not been utilizing thinking everything was going away. It's not going nowhere. You gotta stop it. You gotta shut it down. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. You ain't got to get out here and talk about it. You ain't got to get out here and say nothing about it. And I'm saying that for every content creator that keep going in my chat. Y'all use my words. Y'all even start doing your hair like me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you out there being harassed, stop all that cussing and fussing. If you ain't gonna do nothing about it, you a bigger loser as the person you hollering and screaming at. And that's the honest God truth. I don't want to be known as a loser on YouTube, social media, or in real time. I'm not going to be known as a loser and a nothing and a nobody on social media or in real time. I didn't spend 62 years of my life trying to be productive, motivating others, my nieces, my nephews, and things to come out here and disgrace them and show them that I'm an airhead and I'm a loser. I didn't do that. And they peeping. Even though they may not say nothing, they be peeping. I get a lot of feedback. Some positive, some negative. Some say, "Hey, she knows she better than that." Mm-hmm. I want to thank for all the support, those that support me, those that have sent me cash apps, those that words of wisdom, words of kindness, those that, I mean, I think it really changed me around to hear the young lady that came out the bushes. And like I said, she came out the bushes where a lot of them just send me emails and things to let me know that I motivate them. And my motivation is not coming from me sitting on here cussing and fussing or talking about somebody else, calling people bitches, talking about when you not know I'm not gonna be talking about nobody kids. I hope I don't have to go that deep. And if I do, I ain't gonna beat them up too bad. But I can't do that. I can't do that because I have to answer to God, and God ain't gonna bless me. And I'm telling you, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Every day that I stay off of here and I'm not doing all that cussing and fussing, I'm being blessed. That's why I can give this up. If I can't give you nothing positive, I ain't coming out here. But before I walk away, I got to show you what I can do that I have not been doing. I just, I don't know how it came up. I don't know if somebody recommended it or how it came up, but it was just a coincidence. I talk about feeding the homeless. I told you guys how I've done the shelter down the street and all of that. Well, now they're promoting now. Um, They're wanting people to come in and do meals in those facilities. So they got both the women's shelter, the well-known women's shelter, and what, like I said, what we have used to be called the drop-in center, and that's where the homeless people used to go. And it was ran by just some old raggedy-looking guy that was homeless himself before. His name was Buddy Gray. And when Buddy Gray died, that's when they got the funding to split up the homeless house. They got a brand new building for the women, and they got a brand new building down the street from me from the men. So I have worked. I've never went to the women. I'm not a woman person. Y'all know that. I told you it's hard for me to get along with split tails. So I'm going to, and I'm going to wait till it gets warm because I can't do it now. um, Go down and they want people to come in and fix meals and you can cook there, which is good because you don't have to be hauling, cook food down there. And they want you to have a team of people to work with you. I'm going to try to get that. I'm going to solicit that from Cincinnati people. And, we all donate and do some things and go down there. And it's really fun. Go down there and cook and serve them and show them some love. Because, like I said, people don't know that homelessness does not mean that that you a deadbeat. Hey, Vaughn, how you doing? Hey, Queen, just got here. I hope you're feeling better today, girl. I'm feeling real good. You're gonna have to circle around the block, as DJ say, and relook at the live. Cause it ain't about all that old fussing, cussing, and what somebody's saying and what somebody's saying about me on somebody else's channel. I'm big and I'm better. They gonna talk about me. Cause I'm bodacious. I'm a star. I'm a beast. They said BBB, bodacious, beautiful, boss, okay? And they can turn it around and make it what they want to make it, but I know who I am, and you are never going to take that away from me. I don't have to sit on here all day long and distort pictures and scream and holler at a TV for somebody to watch me. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got people watching me now. When I have been ending my lives and I'm not out here cussing and fussing and doing all that, even though, do you know that I end up with maybe 500 to 600 views just ending a video alive? And I may stay out here 35, 40 minutes, not 2 and 3 hours. I ain't putting no time into nothing. I'm sitting here in my PJs now. And I end this live and may have 300. They come back an hour later, got 600. And I ain't spent all day cussing and fussing. I ain't spent all day distorting pictures. Shit. I be done had my shower. Mm-hmm. Finna go freshen up again, and I ain't did nothing. Getting ready to go ahead and take me another little shower and get ready. I gotta be off here at least by 7:30. Why would you come on my channel if I don't want you here? Now you coming under Babs too. Hey, you didn't do anything to me. And let me speak to you while you here, and maybe you won't come back again. Okay? You've never done anything to me, Babs too, Brittany. You've never done anything to me. I don't like your style. I don't like your commentary. I don't like the way you on everybody's platform. I don't like how you take money from people and brag about how you're not going to pay it back. So, no, you have not done anything to me. But as a stand up Black woman, I don't see that in you. I even came across something where you was at a function with your daughter at school or somewhere. And I've never seen your mother, and I think she's a sweet lady. Sadly to say, she got a deadbeat ass daughter in the bathroom at the school drinking liquor. Goodbye, baby. You go over there where you fit in at. You don't fit in over here. We don't have low budget bitches over here. Don't come back. You can put out anything you want on me. I have no desire for you. Now, you desperate. If I block you and you come back over here, didn't you tell me don't come on Rise channel? Go on over there and suck her nasty ass, that pissy ass bitch, and you get from over here and leave me alone. Now go commentary on that. Talk about me. Because, bitch, you could never compete nor compare. Goodbye. Okay, I'm sorry about that interruption, y'all. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, I won't be doing a lot of lives. I'm gonna stick my head in here from now, from then on, because I do have to stay focused, and I noticed that too. Oh my God, who is that queen? That is terrible drinking a girl. That's a low budget bitch. Low budget bitch. And she can go talk about me, do commentary. She'll do some commentary on me, call me all kinds of names, and I don't even know the hoe. She's never did anything to me. But she told me to get out of Rod's chat the other day, and that ain't none of her business. So she over there sucking on them depends. Okay. Yeah, that was crazy. And I only reason why I went over there was because somebody was playing games. I had did a community post, and then as I was doing something, it came up, okay, let's talk about it. And it was a picture of Roz. So I went over there to acknowledge that I had gotten the message. She told me get from over there. It ain't even her channel. You ain't over there doing nothing but sucking ass with them for a click and a view like you do everybody else. You ain't got no commentary unless you out there cussing and fussing and not giving them nothing. You could be telling them stories of your penitentiary stay and how you came out, how you a successful mother. And you sit there and you do all that stuff in front of your little girl. I don't respect you, baby. You go back where you want it at and where they enjoy that. Brittany, Babs, okay? We don't want that over here. And you've been coming over here and you've been all on Tommy channel. You've been too many places for me. Uh-huh. I never had friends that went around fucking anybody, so I definitely don't want nobody going around mistreating nobody. And when you got out there and bragged on social media and a bitch to trust you after that, how you took and borrowed or got all that money from that lady and then get out here and brag about how you never pay it back, I don't trust you. Don't want no part of you. No, you have not never did anything to me. But I watch the behavior of what people do to other people. And if you do somebody else like that, you don't give a damn about me. If you can get a money, a click, and a view, you would do me the same way. I've been there, done that. That's why you all over there and one of the all in them losers chats that I don't fuck with, that I throw it in the garbage. You ain't loyal to nobody. Hey, Buttercup 68. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Thanksgiving Thursday. My first time here. Greetings from Patterson, New Jersey. Welcome aboard, baby. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You want to come over here to some positive chat? Positive. I know, we all like a little messy. Don't get me wrong. I know we all like a little drama, but every day you don't want to hear that. You want to be able to go somewhere and learn something. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And we just one big family, happy family over here. Ain't a lot going on over here. It's calm over here. You already subscribed? Thank you, baby. Yeah. And y'all, I do apologize, but it's hard for me. When somebody come bother me and I'm at peace, it's hard for me because I'm not used to being walked on, fucked over, and all of that. And I've been fucked over on YouTube. Excuse my French, but I gotta correct all of that. Okay, and I do apologize for my mouth. But anyway, that's what I was saying. Like I said, I had I basically yesterday going to the hospital thing that was something. And I had been to the doctor the day before. So there's actually, I mean, they find all kinds of things. Let me tell you something, you guys, that I didn't even know. Now, I knew when I went under surgery the first time that they put 4 stents in my leg. I already got 4 stents in my heart. So when I went to the doctor, I didn't get to see my doctor. I just followed up with his nurse practitioner. I don't see him for like another 2, 3 months. I think it's in February. So she got the girl, y'all, when they put me back under the last time when I was bleeding, I had to get a blood transfusion too, y'all, while I was in there. I pissed about that, and I was also pissed that Buttercup 68 say just stay prayed up. Pay these naysayers. No, man, I ain't, baby. I'm getting better. I have been really bad though, Buttercup. And I had to bring, you know, how you have to bring yourself back and say you much better, you much bigger than that. And that's where I'm at now. I'm in a healing process, not only with my heart, but with my YouTube mannerism too. I'm in rehab. Okay, they say I'm in rehab from drinking my little beer and having my fun, but now I'm in rehab of I done been without beer over a year. I can't wait until this is over because it won't be no beer. I'm gonna get me a big bottle of Patron, 1800, and everything because I'm a big girl and I'm a grown girl and I can do what I want to do. But anyway, so yeah, they put a stent in my heart. So now I ain't never heard of this, but I got protein or something that they say they don't really, it can be coming from all kinds of different ways, but they just want to, I got to get a procedure so they can go in and look at it to see how to treat it. So, honey, everything come up, and a lot of it is from smoking. Uh huh. Because I have never had chest pains when I had the heart attack and all of that. Oh, I know how you get from a DJ Sage. Okay, you know, that's my girl too. I love listening to her commentary. They can call it delusional, they can call it whatever, but she has taught me a lot. Just by listening to her, I don't have to agree with everything the DJ do or say, and everybody don't have to agree what I do or say. It's just take what I give you that you can use and walk away with it. And that's how it is. You're not gonna always, you will be a damn fool to say you agree with everything somebody say, then you a yes in there. You know what I'm saying? People could come up and, you know, and tell me, you know, hey Queen, like look, where you get that from? You know what I'm saying? Take what I give you that you can use and take that and walk away. You know, if you can't use or you don't like something I say, hey, don't use it. You know, just wait for the better day. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, they be coming up with so much kind of stuff, and for the most part, I guess I can't be too upset because I've always been healthy. You know, the biggest thing that I struggled with was 30 years ago, my weight at 310 pounds, you know. And then, too, I wasn't having nothing major. I had to lose weight to stop it from getting worse, like my high blood pressure, high triglyceride, high cholesterol. That's the only reason why I had to. Oh, when I was starting to begin, I got to take that back. And no, I didn't. I didn't even have a breathing problem. I was going to say that was the beginning of my breathing problem, but it wasn't. The fat on my fat ass is what was my problem because I didn't get breathing issues to years later, and that was from smoking. And I'm gonna tell you guys this story, and then I'm gonna get off here because it's all I want to get me a hot shot, put me on some fresh PJs, and get me a good cold glass of pop and crawl up on the couch with my Gotti. um what it was, and I was dressing then. I wish I wasn't on social media, but I still have some pictures of me in the transition of going down. I got one picture you see if you go on my Facebook page where I look like I always say Miss Clump. And actually, hell, that's when I got my gorgeous husband. Hell, fat as hell. He took the picture. Me sitting by my CB radio, and I have to say I had a gorgeous hunt that was what 8, 9 years younger than me. My fat ass got him, wrapped him up, and I didn't ask him to marry me. He came back to marry me, so I feel good. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I went into Walmart. I want to say what it was. I never forget it. I got off work. I had on my black cashmere coat. You know, I always wore my stilettos, and my hair was all whipped up, and I got that cart, and whatever I needed was in the back. So I had to lean on the cart because I done worked all day and my fat ass was just tired. And I was like, God, what I need is in the back of that damn store. I made it halfway back there and got the huffing and puffing. I left that cart right there. And that day I said, it's over. You got to lose some weight. That was 30 years ago. Now, when I said 30 years ago, I wanted to lose some weight. I didn't know COVID was coming in. And COVID came in and just took all of my voluptuous butt away, took all my perky titties away, and left me with a bunch of loose skin. But guess what? I'm still living. See, people worry about the wrong thing. Because when I put on them clothes and I get sugar shit shy, you don't see no wrinkles. You don't see me muffling and not wearing my sleeveless blouse with my envelopes under my arm because they ain't looking at my arms. They looking at my shoes, my hair, and my motherfucking outfit. Let's talk about it. I got a flat stomach at 62 years old. hmm I be asking for a pouch and a pooch. And believe me, if they can find a role where I done sit down or did something, they'll put it out there. And have you noticed when wear my crop blouses, do you see my surgery scar? hmm That's a reward to me. I show it. That's 180 pounds. They weighing 180 pounds. I gave them that, but I don't want to weigh this 125. My scale was messing up. When I went to the doctor the other day, I thought I was at 116. Before I had the heart attack, I was 146. Just now gaining my stuff back, and now I'm down to 125. But I'm working on it, honey. I just sit here. I'm eating on 2 cheese conies for breakfast. I had 2 sausage, 2 biscuits with syrup on it, eating some fattening stuff. I got me some pills that I'm taking to give me an appetite. I'm taking my B12 vitamins to get me some energy. I used to get the B12 shot, but I'm working on it. I get it back. Shit. And if I don't, who cares? When I get up under the sheets, my legs ain't so damn big and I ain't got all that meat in between my legs that he can't get his head and his shit through there. I got to go. I'm getting ready to be bad. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. I'm getting ready to go take a shower. Thanks for your support. Had to throw a little humor in there, y'all. See, that's why they be hating. See, they be sitting there talking about me all day with them thunder thighs. Ain't no air getting up in that coochie. I got a gap down here. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Thanks for chiming in. Come back if you have not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe and do so. And I will holler at y'all later. Goddess, anytime I raise my voice and get loud, Goddess thinks something going on. She around here turning circles and jumping up and down. And I was talking to Tria, was it today or yesterday? And I don't know, we got into the conversation and I started raising my voice and she was just back there laying in her recliner. She was just barking. Tria said, what's wrong with Goddess? I say, none. She hear me in here talking to you anytime. That's why I say I cannot get on here. It affects my baby too. She don't like all that loud talking and it upsets her and gives her anxiety attacks too. But I love you guys. Thanks for your support. Please keep coming back. Now, let me tell you something. I started out and I was good, and then I had to get ugly. Okay, I had to get a little ugly. But if you start at the beginning, circle around the block, as DJ say, and listen at the beginning, because you just might learn something. It was some very good information that I gave. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for your support. Thanks for all of those that gave me, wish me well on getting well. And I'm telling you, it was over. I couldn't even be mad. I didn't even get angry at those that had negative comments because I know that they just miserable and I can't fight with the miserable no more. I love you guys. Bye bye.